What is up, everybody? It is Tog here. Welcome back to another episode of Far Cry 3. Today, I'm hopefully not going to get hit by this car. I appreciate them being considerate while I was lost in thought. We have 13 lost letters we're going to gather today and read. So it's not really going to be a priority for me to read all the other ones. Maybe I can try and link where the other ones are. Maybe in the description or something if you want to see where they were. But I would just recommend watching the whole series start to finish over as much time as you need, because it's a very good game and you might be able to connect everything. I just have played this game over a long period of time, so it's a little bit more complicated to find everything. So hopefully they're not too hard to find. So I guess we'll go from side to side. I guess I should probably think about making sure I have fast travel available. Let's see, so I think what we can do is go left to right. So there's no fast travel here, but I know there is something I can fly from. So I'll try this one and then that one. So this is probably going to be a longer episode. Hopefully it's not too hard to edit, I guess. We're on a short schedule, and unfortunately it is probably most definitely going to take me longer than this year to finish this series, sadly. So sorry. I know I hyped it up and I dramatized it that I was going to finish it by the end of the summer, but hopefully there's a lot more summers on the channel, and like I said, if you want to go back and watch the series start to finish, I know there's plenty of you who haven't done that. Not that you have to, but I think it might be nice too. I also have a wingsuit and parachute, so that's cool, and it's pretty, but it's good to see everything for sure. These lost letters must have been a little bit more hidden than the memory cards. The memory cards were always around the, what's it called, the hideouts, the outposts, and since I did all of those, I was able to find them pretty comfortably. But yeah, it's just gonna take some time, it seems. There's still a lot of action. There's a truck going on below me, so let's see if I can still use my parachute, but I think you have to use the wingsuit first. So I didn't die, luckily. I'm gonna try very hard not to die, because the more I die, the longer it takes me to do just about everything here. So what has it been, like nearly 3 minutes and we're on our first letter. And I did spend a lot of money, so I think I am gonna try to loot a little bit more here and there. Let's see which one this one is. Hyogo's letter. I've never read this one, so. My dearest Ayumi, I am delighted to write you again. We have been in the jungle for a few months. It is hot and sticky. We are filling the jungle with traps and ambush points. Major Mogi says the American devils will land any day now. Private Tadao says the islands around us have fallen. The Americans are too afraid to face us in battle, so they send planes to break our backs. I trust Major Mogi. He has been a good leader, but he drives us very hard and expects nothing but the best. We are only too glad to give it. The burden of leadership must weigh heavily on him. He paces at night, and when he doesn't think we see, he talks to himself. This is what duty does to us, my daughter. It makes martyrs or madmen of us. Still, something bothers him, but I cannot ask what it is. It is not my place. Okay. That's pretty nerve-wracking a little bit, but at the same time, it's not terrible. I guess he's trying out there. I also want to make sure that I'm highlighting the actual letter itself. I should be a pretty fast swimmer still, so I'm not too upset there. But it is kind of interesting to hear that they call the American devils, like the enemies they refer to as devils, which I think is kind of aggressive. Because, I don't know, I guess like, angels and demons maybe could have like more human forms, but a devil, like I think that's like there should only be the one, right? I don't know. I've definitely seen that in other instances, like more specifically in anime, but I don't want to say it because it doesn't happen until late on. So if you know what anime I'm talking about, you'll know where it is. But I've never really liked that term of phrase when speaking about the enemy, and especially in war when, I mean, you're all human here. I wonder if it changes when I loot. Does it go away? Does it respawn? You know, it's a... I probably shouldn't waste too much time with this, though. Alright, so yeah, it seems like the pirates aren't really populated here. It's mostly the Rocky Yacht. Can I climb this somehow?
Hello, brother.
Hello, brother. Yeah, I gotta find the entrance. I'm sorry that it's so dark. I usually turn it up, but this game doesn't need it as badly. Dang, is a body gonna do something about that? I'll still go out into some more open areas. Ren's letter. My brother Ito, a terrible thing has happened. Major Mogi went mad and began shooting the men. Wow, he must have schizophrenia. I don't know how it happened, but he was arguing with Private Tadao when he killed him with his pistol and then began firing on us. We didn't know what to do. We're trained to kill the enemy, but he was our superior. We shot him. My thigh is infected and I am fighting fever. There are a handful of us left. It is hard to think. I am so hot. I have given my letters to Private Isao and Ki. They are young and smart, and they will make sure my words will find their way to you. Live well. I'm sorry we argued as children. I'm sorry I wasn't a better brother. Ren. Well, the fact that we found the letter means it didn't get delivered, sadly. That's like the thing. They're all called lost letters, so this is this is more of a tragic episode. Like, it really is. But, you know, it's just the nature. Come on. I don't think I'm allowed to airdrop like I like in other Far Cry's you're allowed to airdrop fast travel, but it looks like here we're gonna have to go on foot. It's not too far away though. There is a car, so hopefully I can get straight here, and it's a buggy, which is fun. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty tragic, at least really sad. But yeah, a lot of the stories have to do with mutiny. What the heck? Why is this so hard to drive? What the heck? Maybe I have to go slower? I'll try not to go too fast, but there's a lot of things about mutiny. There's like secret experiments. There's like tales of home, not knowing what's happening at home. Just things like that. A lot of scary things. Let's see, I'm pretty close by. I might not have to take a railway. Yeah, let's just take a quick cut here. It's a pretty strong vehicle, but I did fall out of it. I'm gonna turn up the brightness now. Yeah, it should be at like 5, I think, for this game. That looks like the old Japanese flag with the sun thing on it. He had a camp here and he just eventually died, I guess. Mori's letter. Mother, we lost 7 men since the last time I wrote to you. Ichi and Ken among them. They were like brothers. Ken was very funny. I wish you could have met him. Ichi was quiet and strong, never complaining. The men need me to be strong, and Major Mogi is becoming possessed. Sometimes they would refer to mental illness, such as schizophrenia, as demon possession. It isn't proper to speak of such things, but I cannot share my fears with anyone here. Major Mogi has begun seeing enemies where there are none. No Americans have landed, and yet he sees them under every tree. Every bird is a thunderbolt or corsair, every shadow a bomb. He even accuses us of conspiring with the enemy. I'm certain things will return to normal once we have word from home. The jungle deafens you with its ghosts. Your son, Lance Corporal Mori. He included his title. That's kind of scary too. Hopefully I don't run into an issue like with the Path of the Hunter where I just couldn't find them anymore. I just saw one here, so seems like it's not perfect, the map and everything. Maybe this will be number 1 just because it's so close to the Yamanaki outpost, and the fast travel is going pretty quickly. I am using the Series X, so perhaps that could have an influence on it. Luckily, most of them are like within 300 meters or so. I could take a car again. I probably will. Hopefully this one has a little bit better handling than the buggy did. This one's also going to have music if I'm not mistaken. It just seems like handling is not a strong suit for me much of this. Although, while I'm here, I'm going to grab this relic. Save myself a little bit of time in the future. And try not to die here. I do have pretty good health. I don't know if that's the boar. Yeah, it is the boar. It's one of the first boars. So we're definitely like towards where the game began now. I wish I had more better weaponry for the jungle, but it doesn't seem like I'm going to be bothered too much here.
My family is okay.
This one seems like it's gonna be kind of challenging to reach. Was it on top of the mountain? Luckily it tells you, oh, there's a pathway that I just ignored. Come on, just... Yeah, it's higher. I dropped down unnecessarily. I think this roadway should get me there too. I think Jason's pretty athletic, so the incline shouldn't be terribly threatening to him. No, this is where I was. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely gonna have some problems here. Yeah, I guess this is something to consider. The fuck? Huh. Seems to be an unnamed location, but it is still controlled by some pirates. Yeah, I could have tried to have some fun with that, but that's not really the priority here. Let's see if I can find a way under this mountain. This sounds like it'll be a good trip for it. Probably could have taken a zip line. The question is this the beginning or the end? I think this is the beginning, so let's travel it. And a relic. How the heck am I supposed to get up there? Hopefully that's able to be seen on the recording as well. Ace, Jade. Am I close to the letter? No, I'm not anywhere near it, but at least I got another relic. I'm gonna dive into the water real quick, see if this just seems like a safety. They're not gonna make this too easy on me, it seems. That's the thing, like, I'm not even close, really. I wanna see if there's a passageway to get there. That's the thing, it seems like it's under this. Yeah, I guess I'll follow this path and see if there's any openings all on the way there. It's less than 200 meters away, which could probably be covered underground. It just seems a little unlikely for that to be the case, so. Or it is. Nah, no good. Just some money. But I think we're on the right track. I think we're doing the right things here. Maybe I'm being overly optimistic, but maybe I'm not.
I hope my family is okay.
I just don't want it to turn off the tracking thing, so I'm gonna take a different route, because I know if I go the quickest route that I'll fail.
I will show you how a true warrior fights.
This is very, very well hidden.
Put in for the world of pain. I will show you how a true warrior fights.
I might have to help out with that.
Aim for the glass house. I'm getting shot. I will show you how a true warrior.
There was 2 ways in, clearly. I guess I'll use the RPG.
I will show you how a true warrior fights. I had something. I had something. Holy Snow White kid.
Damn, I'm missing. I guess I've never been much of a sniper.
When I find you, I'm going to gut you. You're not getting away from me, Snow White.
You should be the one being afraid of being gotten by me. Alright, well, I'll let the tiger handle that last one. Let's see what else we have to worry about out here. So, I think I am doing this the right way, left to right. But I did miss this one. So just to make sure I don't miss anything, because I don't know why it's so dark from I don't know. It's interesting. Let me just sell some of the stuff to make sure I don't run out of space ever. I guess I could craft some things, can't I? Excuse me, I don't have any. I have so much blue. What else is good for blue? Nothing. Exploration, I guess. Run and swim faster through stimulated adrenaline production. Yeah, let's do this. What the fuck? Yeah, it's a shame you can't do it all, but... well, I still have some space. Oops, my bad. This one seems a little bit elevated. Did I read that letter? I must have. Yeah, it was about the brother. Did I read the letter? Maury's, I think it was. I hope I read it. I very much apologize if I didn't. It seems like something I would have done, though. And I think we've only done 3. Let's go ahead and grab this green plant. Dang, it's kind of far away. It's just this annoying thing that once I get too close, it activates as if I found it, even when I haven't. I guess they want you to be tactical, but this one's easy, though, because it's next to an anti-aircraft cannon. Come on. Be 11? 12. Maybe I haven't read one. My dearest Kiko, by the time you read this, I will be dead and you will be a grown woman. Your mother will give you this letter when she believes you are ready to read it. I can only hope that she's spoken fondly of me, and that you prayed to me at the shrine, as I have prayed for you. We keep ourselves busy with work and singing the Teki Haikoman. Do they still sing it in your time, I wonder? I hope your Japan is a place of peace and prosperity, not filled with the thousands of enemies in the songs we sing. We must vanish into the jungles. Malaria has destroyed our ranks, and we're too few to defend the lines. Major Mogi says we must ready ourselves for when the Americans land on our beaches, and drive them back to their graves in the water. In this, we will be victorious if each of us offers nothing less than our lives. That was the first one. Yeah, so we haven't read all of Mogi's, well, and Hayato's, and Shinji's. Tadao, I remember this. Shinji, I remember that one too. That was pretty scary. Yeah, so you can also probably look up on the Far Cry wiki. I'm sure they have all of these transcriptions. I just want to maximize the time that I have here, so I don't want to read all of the letters. So I'm just going to read the ones that I find here, and maybe that'll encourage any of you guys and gals who want to see this again later. Especially because now I guess there's going to be more time. Like, it's just how it's going to be. Let's go to this one first and then swim through shark-infested waters to that other one. A white poker chip, 20 bucks. And 600 meters away. It looks pretty straight through though. Might not hurt to take a car. I kind of prefer the way the Jeeps ride. A lot of blue. Dang, these cars drive fast. Kind of kept up with me. There's so many planets everywhere. Near the beach, huh? It seems I blocked off my only entrance. Psych! There's another entrance on the other side. One shoe on, one shoe off. That's weird. Tadao's first letter. My darling wife, my beautiful daughter, I don't know why I'm writing to you. I know you'll never see these words, and if the imperial ancestors are merciful, you'll never know of my shame. I cannot tell you what possessed me to disable those radios, but these men, they are the only family I have left. When I heard the news, I felt like my heart had been cleaved. How could I make them suffer as I had? And now that I haven't told them, how can I have kept this from them? I wonder, when the bomb fell, were you tending in the garden? Were you feeding Aika? Did you feel anything? Did you even know what happened? These questions haunt me, and I can only pray that you did not suffer. I pray that you died ignorant of what came next. Yeah, I remember this. This is the one that I remembered very well. So they found out that he hid the truth from them, and yeah, I guess he's glad that they'll never see his shame. I was gonna swim through shark-infested waters, but this fast travels remarkably fast, and I'm not that far away. I'm gonna turn on the brightness a little bit. I think 3 might be a happy medium, or 2 even better. It was at 1, and it got pretty dark at times, but still. I kind of want to try to wingsuit, but I also don't want to die on any of these. Yeah, it's pretty elevated, this mountainside. Shit. Another complicated one. Oh, I'm so lame. This is the problem that I kept running into. I'm supposed to do it directly on the lost letter, not around it. But hey, the map, it took some time to perfect. It's okay. Wow, it's hidden, huh? Wow, this is very cool. Not very sophisticated, but they had their cover. I don't know what this is, but... Mogi's 4th letter. So just for some context, we had to General Yamagata's all of them. The weather here, you might find it unforgiving. Forgive me. I have lived my life by your discipline and loyalty. I hope to make our emperor proud. But the Americans destroy the enemy. They shall find me ready and eager to spill their blood. The devils and their sorties have killed many of their so he was the one who went to the biggest of the fight. But he's saying something about Tadao. He was so ashamed. We're too garbled to understand. I've had the 2 men routinely beat him to instill Shigata Kanai, as they should have done, but he's never, I remember. This is the major. He's disappointed in his men. They thought they could weather this better, but so this was the major. Wow, they fought against the Germans in World War I, and then they fought with them. He cries like an infant when he sees no one watches him. The other men are sad for home. They protect him, coddle him as if he will become a man. What use is a radio man if we have no high-powered radios? So he's, yeah. Let's see what it says. General Yamagata, I am shocked and dismayed to report that what I had assumed was Private Tadao's incompetence is in fact sabotage. I was suspicious that none of the long-range radios were working, so I checked them. I am no expert in electronics, but even I could see that the tubes had been removed, the wires cut, and the battery missing. I thought him weak, not a saboteur. He is too simple to be a spy. Regardless, he has betrayed his fellow soldiers. He has betrayed me. He has betrayed his oath to protect Japan, and he has betrayed the imperial family. I'm going to execute Private Tadao, and if any of the men try to protect him, I will be forced to execute them as well. Major Kuru Mogi. Yeah, so I don't know if they found him because their bodies seem to be pretty far away from each other, but then again, I think all the bodies are separate. Let's see if there's any more letters on this island. I think this is the appropriate height to see if there are, but I think we've probably gotten them. I was pretty, oh, nope, I think this might be the last one. So let's go to some pretty nice alcoholic beverage, if you do it properly and know how to do it. Not recommending it, just if you want to try it. I have before. Hey, like a pig. I guess we'll let it live. I've already crafted everything there is to craft in this game. This one seems deep. I guess I see why. I think I've been here before. For like a Wanted Dead mission, maybe? This game has incredible memory. I don't have space for more ammo. Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm done. I'm cooked. I'm cooked, fam. I'm cooked. I should have jumped. I shouldn't have. I should have just tried to jump for it, but I didn't make it. It seems I'm safer if I do it from within a car. But either way, there's probably a better way to go about this, and I think I kept the loot that I found anyway, so it's whatever. Okay, so let's just make a jump for it this time. Come on, 180. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna try not to though. Maybe I should have spawned at the other place, but just wanna make sure I know where this is. I don't. I like that they all have like ammo near them. Hayato's first letter to Colonel Imada Daichi. I hope your family is well. I apologize for stepping outside the chain of command, but I feel that Lieutenant Colonel Yamada Masahiro is not taking my worries seriously and is thus unfit to continue commanding this facility and its experiments. I must report that Project Tenka and Project Hyokin would have progressed much further if the Lieutenant Colonel would just listen to me. Instead, he has cut me out of his inner circle of advisors and has forbidden me from communicating with anyone. I have been forced to write multiple copies of my letters and give them to loyal soldiers and scientists in the hope that one reaches you. Please, I'm a prisoner of the Lieutenant Colonel's ambitions and unable to serve the Emperor because of his meddling. I think there's multiple people who have yet his continued incompetence intercepted and has now sent men to search. He is afraid of my success. It's complicated, I guess. Why have you not written to me? I'm sure that at least one of my 67 letters must have reached you. You ordered him to steal my research so that you alone could reap the glory. The decoration was my honor. He was betrayed, it seems. Sad. You wanted to sabotage me, but you did not expect me to sabotage you instead! And this is where we read that I think we read this last time, where they were released in the Kyokin lab and forced to uncover what happened. You will no longer be able to hide the truth. And then he wanted to humiliate him and his family. That is sad and complicated, isn't it? Alright, so we should have 4 left. And maybe they're on this island, I would hope. I would hope. We got 1 here. 1 there. 1 there. So we have 3 that I've seen and 4. So yeah, all of them are here. Let's go ahead and get this shoot done. Yeah, it's pretty tough stuff for sure. I think I accidentally removed the waypoint. I have to cross 1 bridge to get to this one. Can I fly there? Oh shit. Hey, I didn't die, nice. This seems far, I might be able to fly there. I probably could have taken the car, but it would have required some backtracking that I guess I just did not entirely feel like doing. Hope you can forgive me on that. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this jump, but I'll try. Yep, there we go. I still got it. I've lost my confidence with that, admittedly. I used to be able to do it much better. Oh my god, that scared me. I thought I died. Everything just went black for a second. I had the absence of light. Ooh, a gemstone. I get it, I have plenty of ammo, thank you. I love how it flashes, I didn't notice that until just now. Herc's first letter? You gotta be kidding me. To whoever reads this, I'm Herc. So I found these old letters, right? In Japanese or something, but these ones were totally faded out and really hard to read. So I figured nobody would care what some dead army dude was saying about shit that happened during the Civil War. No offense to dead army's dude's family, but he's dead and I seriously need this paper. So if you're a dude or dudette reading this, please be on the lookout for a white and gray Makabe monkey named Gilbert. I named him that. Gilbert is evil. I don't mean throwing crap at you evil. I mean holding it so you can see it and then rubbing it in your face. I think that if Gilbert could talk, he'd rub shit in your face while saying something clever like monkey see, monkey do. Yeah, totally bent. Anyways, he got away from me, right? And I need to get him back before... Oh my god, there's more letters. And I also missed one. It seems like there's 4 left now. Yeah. It's okay. This one's gonna be kind of far. I don't know how I'm gonna get there quick enough.
Wait and see.
Alright, I should probably fast travel, honestly. Even if it's only a little bit of ground I'm covering. Come on. And I'm taking a car this time, because this time it's not backtracking. Wow, why are people crashing all the time now? It's crazy. You know, it's kind of nice listening to Ukulele Girl with a Ukulele Girl on my dashboard. Her little smile tells me I care. I usually listen when she plays her song. She can start to play all day long. Ukulele girl, shoot at me wild. Ukulele girl. Dang, there's a lot of dead people here. That's crazy. This is underground as well. And I'm gonna have to find that last letter. I think this was a wanted dead mission that I dipped from immediately after getting it, it seems. I remember this slow hut thing. I was like, bang, bang. Seems like there's more to the story, though, that I never uncovered. I wonder if there's someone nearby, honestly. I'm hearing, like, someone talking. Herc's 4th letter. To whoever reads this, I found more washed out letters from Japanese Civil War dudes. How many of them are there? Anyways, it's over. I did it. I caught up to Gilbert and his pack of monkeys. There weren't many of them left, and the survivors, they had that look in their eyes. The look that said, you haven't seen the shit I've seen. You weren't there, man. You weren't there. I had no choice. I had to challenge Gilbert to dominance of the pack. It was the only way to save the survivors. Gilbert chose the weapons, the grenades I brought, like I knew he would. And that's how I beat him. Because the one thing I never taught the little dude was how to fuck with the timers. I don't think I'll ever forget the look on his face when I caught the grenade and threw it back. That startled face he made will haunt me for the rest of my life, but the pack's free now. The pack's free. I feel like the 4 letters that I saw here are gonna be all Herc's. Where's that other one I saw over here? This one's gonna be super easy, nicely.
I hope my family is okay.
I think I remember this one, this place at least. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, a lot of people used to keep things at the foot of their bed. $39, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good amount. Underground, huh? Tough to say if there's a secret entrance or... Yeah, I don't think this game is advanced enough to have a secret entrance. Far Cry 5 is. But this right here, this could get ugly. This could get very, very ugly. There it is. Wow, this is kind of ominous. Oh, finally something useful. Herc's third letter. To whoever read this, okay, so I got sidetracked by Lacey Barnstrom and her yearbook pics, but you would too if you knew her. Actually, I hear she makes porn now. Totally gotta check that shit out, because dude, My Angel is a Centerfold. I used to love that song growing up. How awesome is that? Anyways, I gotta stop Gilbert. See, I taught Gilbert how to pull the pins on grenades and how to throw them, and now I think he likes it. He's gotten a taste for blowing shit up, and he's teaching the other monkeys how to do it. Scratch that. I think he's teaching them how to pull the pins on grenades, but he isn't teaching them how to throw the grenades. Sick. Right? This monkey is off the vine, man. Anyways, I'm following the sound of the explosions. Little dude can't run forever. Herc. Yeah, you gotta be careful because it sounds like he's killing his compadres. And it seems like the lost letters on this island are all Herc. So we'll see if I can find that last letter, whose it is, and maybe it'll get a little more serious. But hey, you gotta lighten the mood. A lot of these are very sad. Very, very sad. What can you do? Pretty moon. Alright, let's see if this works. Gotta admit, I don't think it worked, but the scenery here looks frickin' beautiful. This seems like a good place for Herc to hide a letter. Huh. Seems they're gonna make it more difficult on me, because this is pretty well fortified, so the only way to get there is through. The heck? Dang, this is gonna not be too easy, huh? I guess I'll climb upwards and hope that it gets me where I want to go. The fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, I wonder what's over there. Alright, so let's go ahead and mark it on the map again before I get too far away. Oh, a turtle. Yeah, it just seems like the type of thing that they like to complicate unnecessarily for adventure purposes. I hate those things, the Cassawaries. Yeah, I gotta hope they don't start attacking me, because they know how to attack you. So far, that was unsuccessful. I know there's gotta be a way there, I just don't know how to get there. There it is. It's gotta be up there, right? The music changed, which could mean I'm on the right track. It also could be completely unrelated and not mean anything at all. But I did mention... Yeah, it's unrelated. Unrelated. The worst part is I've been here before. I'm not even mad at that because how? But That's not good enough. I gotta find a way in. They don't seem like they're gonna make it easy on me though, sadly. Maybe I have to work from the bottom, like maybe the ocean. Like there does seem to be stuff I can climb around here for some reason. Seems good. That was $200. Wow. That wasn't what I was trying to loot, but... yeah, I think this is unrelated. Wow, this one looks like it's going to be a little bit difficult. I don't want to be a quitter and all, but like, I'm debating if it's even worth it. Now, I definitely saw on the other side, there's got to be an entryway. There's got to be an entryway. Question is where? I didn't see it below, I didn't see it to the side. It's got to be somewhere though. It's got to be somewhere along the side here. Because I saw from behind there was something. This seems deep. Aha, it's a U. Turn on your flashlight, Jason, so that the people can see where you're going. Come on! I worked so hard for this letter. Herc's second letter. To whoever read this, it's Herc again. I ran out of space on that last piece of paper. So I was saying I needed to stop Gilbert before he started his reign. Reign? It's R-E-I-G-N, I'm pretty sure. Of terror, right? Too late. He already started. Gilbert's got other monkeys following him like a pack, doing his bidding. It's like watching cheerleaders, man. You know the way cheerleaders move around in a pack, right? Always following the one really hot chick with the blonde hair, the tight ass, and the perfect tits. And it's like every time they walk past you, they move like they're in slow motion, and they look at you like they don't even see you. Totally Lacey Barnstrom hot, right? She was the head cheerleader at my school, and I did shit to her yearbook pictures that totally got the pages all fucked up. Shit, I'm out of space again. Herc. Well, definitely worth finding that one, I guess. Let's see where this last 16 letter is found. I'm gonna check back on this side, because if I'm anything of her patterns, it would make sense that the 4 on that side were about Herc's letters, and that all of the ones over here were Japanese letters. So the question is, where could it be? Because I ran into this problem with the Path of the Hunter, and that's why when I was doing it, I didn't even get to finish it. But I don't know how detailed this could be. So let's see if I can find it in due time. Come on, letter. Don't you hide from me. Don't you hide from me. I wonder if that last one... Alright, I'll look back over here, I guess. But I don't think it would make sense for it to be here. Unless there was like a finale one. It just seems like this island is like totally separate. There it is. It is on this side. That's crazy. Echo Camp. I think I don't remember doing any of these outposts, honestly, but it sounds kind of familiar. So yep, this is the last letter. It's been a nice little journey. Next time we'll do All In, and then 48 will be another story mission. 49 will be all of the relics. I'm going to split them up into 4 and get all of the remaining ones with the boar, the spider, the heron, and the shark, and I'm not going to have commentary for them. It can be like a little reflective thing. If you want to watch it, you don't have to watch it, but you can have it in the background. You could listen to some music, maybe. Something like that. It's kind of like what I have envisioned for it. And then 50, the thing is, there are a lot more story missions left, but they're all like, there's no save points, so they seem to be back against the wall, like back to... So I'm going to try to do one with the ending that I want to choose for Jason Brody, and then I'm going to do it again. I don't know if I'll do all of the missions or just the last one, if that's allowed. What the fuck is that? It's a good thing he moves so slow. And this is the last one. It doesn't seem to have to do with Herc, but yeah, let's go ahead and read Masahiro's letter. To Colonel Imada Daichi, Dr. Koga Hayato attempted to sabotage the projects, but he was shot while being apprehended and we could not question him on the reasons for his actions. Fortunately, there was no real harm on the projects, and I would appreciate a replacement for Dr. Koga as soon as possible. Lieutenant Colonel Yamada Masahiro. So that's, about Hayato, and we read all of them. I don't know, he might have been going crazy as well, but we only had his perspective. So maybe he died before, or he didn't, but... I think we do unlock something for finding all of the relics, or the letters, do I? I guess not, but I do know I get an achievement, 2 achievements. Kill a target from 70 miles, from 70 meters away with the bow. That's cool. Toxophilite. I don't know what that word means. Dead letters. Gather all letters of the lost. So I thought I would get a weapon, but I think maybe I already got it. I think I already got it. It was just, I only had to get like 13 or 15 or whatever, 10 maybe. So yeah, that's all we got here. I know it's a little dark, but we'll end it on that note. And yeah, 47, 48 should be coming out in the coming weeks. But on that note, it's been Tog. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more content. I hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. Stay awesome and peace out.